And earlier today, I had kind of had some thoughts, just kind of thinking about some things and thinking about my life and just thinking about different things that's coming up, the holiday, and, just thinking about our situation and everything. And I began to feel the weight of, I just began to feel the weight of certain moments, things that that you was used to, getting together, celebrating with family and being a part of, certain gatherings and those different things. Yes, Ronald, yeah, Reverend Ronald. And so, I began to kind of feel the weight of that, the hurt of that. To know that, this forth, as far as we know, it's just going to be, if the Lord allow us to live, it'll be, him and I, so, you hear people making plans and, they're talking about different things that they're going to do and getting together with family and, cooking and just and just enjoying the holidays. And you realize that you realize that you're not going to be a part of that. So I had those thoughts to come a couple of times to mind, and so while we was on his live, before he got ready to end the live, he played one of my favorite songs that I almost listened to. I had started listening to it daily, and that song is "I Trust in God." And I tell you, I just broke down, because when you're in a season of isolation, no matter what the reason is, it's still painful at times. It still hurts. But you have to continue on the journey and on the path that God has you on. And so when he played that song, I just said, Lord, I trust you. I trust you that you're going to work everything out. You're going to fix what's broken. You're going to mend what fell apart. You're going to put together what's supposed to be. You are in control of everything. You're in control of all things. And I'm just grateful. And I say all that to say this. If you still have a relationship with family and you still got family left, don't hesitate to come together if that's possible. I know family, in my opinion, in my experience, is not like family used to be. There's been a lot of just division and breakdown, and it's hard. It's hard. And so if you still got family that you all are still getting together and you're still loving on one another and you check up on one another and you're concerned about one another and you're not sitting up judging one another and tearing each other down, that's a blessing, because not everybody have that testimony. Not everybody have a family to call family. Yeah, you got family, but if they're not there, then it just is what it is. So love on your family, because you don't know when it will be the last time that you will hear their voice, the last time when you will hear, when the last time you will hear them laugh, the last time you will see them smile. Like, don't take it for granted. Do not take family for granted. The Bible say be peaceable with all men, but when you know that you've done all that you can do, the rest you have to just put in God's hand. Because one thing I'm learning, you can't force relationship. Relationship is a two-way. You both have to want it. And so, like I said, it's just been a lot. And it's not so much of family. God just have us really on this journey, and this isolation period, to draw nigh to him, to get closer to him, because where he's getting ready to take us this time was important. It was very vital. It was very necessary. And when God is getting ready to do a new thing, when God is getting ready to shift you, when God is getting ready to release you, sometimes he will pull you to himself to spend that time with you, to teach you, to mature you. It's training. It's a lot of things that go into isolation and the wilderness with the Lord. And so it may not even be a family issue. It just may be that time where God is getting ready to shift and elevate you. And in those moments and in those times, you're isolated from people, from family. And so it can be difficult. It could be difficult. I'm not here. I wouldn't dare tell you, oh, that it's easy. No, it could be difficult, because there's times where you want to go to family functions. You want to be around family, and God is saying no,